Hello and welcome to Guildford Studios. This is the tour of the driving course, the long driving course, all the way around the site, going to many different points, different locations out of the 200-acre site. There is a lot to see around this site, and this full track does not cover it all, but I'll give you a little tour of what is what's around. So let me put my seatbelt on before I head off. We're just starting right at the gate outside. I'll even show you on my phone. We're starting here. That's the gate to the compound, and this is some of the vehicles around. And shut the gate because they're Highland cows, they don't need to get out. So without further ado, let's get on with it. Now, I've rigged the camera up to the front and I've got a camera here, so hopefully all is stable and we can do this all uncut and I can show you the true perspective of the area in which I'm about to show you. So first we're going off to the left. We've got all these woodlands to the side here. All that is lands that can be used for filming, and yeah, it's also part of our short driving course. As you can see here, you've got some of the signposts up, and yeah, that woodland goes on for quite a while into a clearing, which is all fantastic. Continuing on, we got to be careful of these ruts. We always fix them whenever there's a film job coming down, but you can swerve them out the way just so the vehicle's stable. The car I'm driving today, if you're wondering, is a Land Rover 4x4. Simple as that. We've got lots of military vehicles which can drive down here, but today we're just using the 4x4 for this tour. As you can see to the right of me, we've got many Highland cows. It's mainly their pen, with the World War I watchtower over to my right. Over to my left there is still a lot of woodland over here, and you get these antenna with the World War I tower right there with all the cows. And as we continue on, now sometimes you get a cow in the way. They usually move out the way, they're non-aggressive. Again, trying to avoid all these little ruts. And we got to avoid what is literally in front of me, which is this bloody great big bog, which we can go around to the left and avoid, as long as we don't get stuck. That's it. There we go. Now, here you get into more wooded areas off to the right. Which is fantastic. Again, we got to watch out for all these troughs so we don't get stuck, but if we drive smooth enough it will be no problem. There we go. So now we're on the longer driving course. We're actually going opposite of where the signs are going to, but we're going to go off to the left because we've got a lot of camera gear. just got to power through it. It's off-roading. That's all you got to do. Give it a smooth drive once again and power through this. That's it. And there we go. So yeah, this is the woodland area. It's pretty enchanting, if I do say so myself. We've got lots of variety of trees in here. We actually do have some silver birch. We've got a lot of pine and these stuff. Let me show you. Here we go, lots of pine around. And overall it's very enchanting. It's summer at the moment, so lots of fern around. And all sorts. But yeah. Shall continue on. We're coming up to, you can probably see on the front camera, Charlie Tower. This is quite a good spot, and the ground's quite good here because this is actually military grade soil we're driving on now. This is actually dirt put down by the military to make it nice and flat and stable. I say that, but oh yeah, the ground is pretty good. But yeah, this is Charlie Tower. The ferns have grown massive around here. Usually it's way more clear and flat. Though I'll show you. Of course, there's many different directions to go down. That way's the way back. That's the way we go on this. That way's down quite a coveted greeny area. Very sort of Jurassic feeling, but it's also the fire escape, just in case there is a forest fire around here. And up that way is where Zombieland is, where there's loads of chopped down trees and lots of cool stuff like that. So, continuing on. Lots more to see. Just going down the alley where there is a massive pool of water in the bottom because it's got sort of a basin down there. What we'll do is go off to the side because I don't think there's vehicles up to the task. But yeah, obviously this loops right back around 200 acre site. Down to the left. And we just come out here to a clearing. Another actually really good area to film because of how open it is. Lots of ground to mess with, play with, all sorts. And the ruts do continue, but once again, this is just road that, you know, we do go down, we drive down quite a bit, so it's just a bit of wear and tear. Obviously, when film sets come down here, we will flatten it, make it all lovely and stable, so that equipment and all that are all in one place, as well as personnel for those who I don't know, back injuries or something. And yeah, we come back round, back into the opening. As you might recognise this area from the start. And that's the end of the tour. So I hope you enjoyed it. It's been very fun to drive around and film. And yeah, stay posted for more tours of the area. And I hope to see you down on site.